What's up, Cone Dog? Cone Dog the Barbarian? Huh? Huh? What's up? What's up with you? What's up with you, little coner? Little coner boner? Yeah? Yeah. Side eye through a cone doesn't have the same effect, buddy. Hey! Whoa! The monkey cam almost worked for a second. Looks like I'll be forever frozen in the corner here going, let's keep that monkey cam. Yep. Well, so monkey cam briefly worked. Woo! Just a rump and a dog butt. That's what we get for the entire show there in the corner. Hope you guys enjoy it. All right, welcome to Houston with a Problem, where there ain't nothing but problems. This is problems all day long. First, to give you a monkey update, we had an appointment with the doggy oncologist yesterday. They outlined a plan for her. So while the news is good, they didn't see any tumors growing. The type of carcinoma, whatever carcinoma it is a bad kind that can go really quickly in dogs. So she starts chemo treatments this coming Thursday, so next week. She's going to do chemo once every 6 weeks, and then when they get the genetic results back for the specific genome of the tumor itself, then they know what type of drug to throw in there that like targets it exactly. And so she'll go through that drug treatment once a month for the next year. So chemo for about 6 to 8 months, and then the drug once every month. So for a year. So hopefully we'll rock and roll, right, monkey? But she blew out that stitch on Monday. They gave her a little staple today to kind of hold that piece together, and she's back in a cone. If you can see the cone dog just coning away right there. So yeah, there's a monkey update. We got a long ways to go with the monkey dog. In other news, GameStop had a boom after hours when CNBC posted an article claiming that GameStop was going to be investing in Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. It shot up $5, bounced off of 31. I haven't checked what it is before the show here. Where are you? Where are you, my friend? Of course, it bounced off 31 because it didn't have any calls. It's back down to 27.95. So it shot up, settled back down. So it'll open like $1.50 higher at this point than it was yesterday, which is a bit of a bummer because I was hoping it would be at like below 26 tomorrow at close with a really low implied volatility, because then I was going to get my April calls and sit and wait. Of course it had to do its thing when I hadn't pulled the trigger yet. And then in the grand government things, Elon's kid was downright cruel to Trump during Elon's press conference the other day, where he told Trump, "You're not the real president. You need to leave." He also said, "Shut the fuck up" to Trump while he was talking. I said, what a joy that child's going to be. I'm so glad that we have complete sociopaths raising really powerful children who will inherit tens or hundreds of billions of dollars when they're older and make the world worse. That's woohoo! Doge also stole $80 million from the state of New York that had come in through federal budgeting. Just yoinked it right out of the bank account, and they got no answer for where it went or why it's there, or why it's not there. And and then Hegseth made a talk today, gave a speech today, basically saying like, Ukraine, you're done. So over on Russian television, the Russian commentators are like, to everything Trump's been doing. So you know what side they're playing on if that's the case. And do I have anything else I want to add, monkey? No? Nothing? Just tube dog in a tube hole. All right, let's hit it. Bam. All right, that was it. Turn it off, ding dong. Okay, where are we? Lone Wolf first again. Matthew Bennett second. Zoom. Brandon Wells, sup? No Labs, BBBY. No Labs is doing an earnings next week, 28th. Shoot, I got an email from them at some point that told me when that was. I should probably open up a Chrome because I don't have one open to do that with. So, No Labs. No Labs is doing quarter one fiscal results tomorrow. So they're gonna do it after close tomorrow. So at 1:30. But you know, their earnings are always like their earnings. They're like, hey, we don't have a product yet. We spent a bunch of money. So I look forward to, now that they got the licensing set up, to hear some announcements of licensing they're doing. But aside that, that's what they got. BBBY news. It looks like a lot of claims against BBBY have been getting peeled back. Like ones that are for like millions of dollars have been getting removed. Don't know if there's a negotiation. Don't know if things paid out. But those seem to be dwindling in some pretty good numbers. And that's all I got. J-Dog, third. No, you're fourth, brah. Brennan Wells, PS up, what's up with all these new shitcoins? Shitcoins are having a rebirth. And if anybody wants to, front a couple $100,000, we can get our own Problemo shitcoin out there because I can't move it otherwise. It's too expensive. If you remember Problemo coin, back in June 2021, I created a crypto coin called Problemo coin for Houston with a problem, and as a joke, and I was just going to give it away to everybody. But Ethereum gas fees are so expensive, it was going to cost me over $100,000 to give it away to my viewers. So I can't do that. So I've got 100 million Problemo coins sitting in a wallet, and I can't do anything with it because it costs too much money to do anything with it. So any whales out there want to help me rug the entire internet? We will launch Problemo coin and we will rug everybody. I don't give a shit at this point because apparently we're in a rug only economy. So I will rug pull whoever needs it. Give me a call. We'll sell some Problemo coins and rug everybody, and then I don't know. We'll get Monkey a Pope mobile she can travel the country in, and she can, visit everybody, and you can kiss the ring. N9 says GME will be back down to $25.99 by morning, getting laddered down. I think so, because it was total rumor. There was nothing official from the company about that. So the after hours traders, they made some good coin off of it. I mean, the rumor happened on Monday too, which caused the overnight on Monday morning, and then pop, 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 pop. So yeah, I think you're right. I think it's heading right back down again. J-Dog, Alaskan Mount Spur showing volcanic activity. There's Mount Spur one in the illusions. Mount Spur. Okay. Current activity. Unrest continues at Mount Spur with numerous small, shallow volcanic activities. Oops. Oh, I got to control and zoom. Mount Spur. Oh, Mount Spur's up in the harbor there. Oh, that should be a good view for everybody in Anchorage. You can't see what I'm doing here. Bam. Chrome. Bam. Bam. Done. Where'd my map go? How come everything's dark? There we go. Okay. So we got Anchorage here. So it's across the water from Anchorage in this range here. So zoom out. No, okay, control zoom. There we go. So the island arc chain of the illusions goes up and through the edge of the west end of the bay here. This is where the Pacific plate is diving underneath the Eurasian North American-ish continent. The big shelf here. And yeah, Mount Spur. It was like, cool. Yeah. Go for it, Mount Spur. Rush volcanic activity over past day. Currently, earthquakes are being located under Crater Peak event as well as under the summit of Mount Spur. No unusual activity was observed. Clear satellite webcam. Small steam plume. Summit vent was visible. All right, cool. There you go. Mount Spur. And 9 got suspended from Reddit for reporting Nazi accounts. Oh well, really? From Reddit, like Reddit as a whole, or a subreddit in particular? I mean, I nuke Nazi accounts all the time, and then they always message me like, "Fuck you, F word," and then I report them, and they get nuked. So, I guess on the Reddit game board of chess life, that's the way it goes. Oh, Monday's a holiday, right? Monday's President's Day, right? Monday calendar. Monday's President's Day. Monday's President's Day, I believe. So I won't be doing a show, but I am finally getting my new glasses, or getting my prescription done, which comes down to a poll. All right, here we go. All right, you get out of the way. I gotta use this door. Get in. All right, let me in there. Where are you? There you are. Okay, so when I was supposed to get new glasses a couple years ago, I was sent a couple Oakleys and a Lindbergh. So we will do a poll. All right, which ones is Houston going to swap into? Because I'm only going to pay for one pair of glasses to get done. Okay, these are black frames, blue earpieces. All right. Does that work? And then we have, looks like there's extra frames in there. And then we have, what are these ones? These ones are, come on. These are metal frames. These are, what are these ones? These are other Oakley ones. These are just straight black frames, Oakleys. Yeah, these are kind of comfy. These ones are metal. These other ones I think are plastic. And then we have these guys, these Lindbergh. These ones are like wafer thin. These are very light. These are, I'd be scared that I'd just sit on these and then they would die forever. I don't know. How do I do a poll again? If I click here, I go to, is that engage, support? How did I do that? I can't actually, I need my real glasses on because I can't actually see the screen. Okay. There. Engage with your audience. Start a poll. There we go. Okay. All right. Poll question. Should be, which glasses? Question mark. Poll question number 1. Black and blue Oakleys. All black Oakleys. And add option. Oops. Come on. Add option. Super light. What do we call these? Oh, shoot. Did I already lose them? Oh, here they are. What color are these? Oh, they're like wireframe. Super light wireframe. Now I gotta take them off again so I can see what I'm doing. Okay. Start poll. Bam. Okay, so your choices. Blue and black? Huh? All black? Boom. Shabam. Shabing. Or wireframe. So whichever one of these wins the poll will be the ones that I spend money on getting prescription lenses put in. I'll be honest, these ones feel like I'm going to destroy them. But anyway, that's where we are. So, boom, boom, boom. These ones go into here, into this fancy case, sport case, right? And then these guys go into this fancy case. So whichever you guys choose, that's what we got. Okay, into your boxes. Into your boxes. Into your boxes. Into your boxes. I was supposed to get this done in 2022, and then I got COVID when I finally got my eye appointment done, and I just never rescheduled. And I finally got my ass around to being an adult and rescheduling. So tell me who the winner shall be. We'll know by the end of the show. All right. Oh no, Superlight Wireframe is winning. That's the one that feels weird. Okay. All right. Okay, where was I on the chats here? Pete Donnelly, sorry for asking the same question again, Houston, but if there is no faith in the U.S. because of Trump, Elmo, what makes us so sure that the government or market makers won't squash any possible morass? They're nothing. Nothing can be guaranteed. This entire government is a wild card government, and you can't guarantee anything at all about what they will or won't do. What it will come down to is court actions and whether the court has the ability to enforce any of their rulings, which at this point doesn't look like it. They were threatening to hold Trump in contempt if he didn't meet certain conditions by midnight last night, and it doesn't appear like he met any of those conditions. So I don't see U.S. Marshals going for Trump at this point, right? Do you, Cone Dog? So no, I would not put any faith whatsoever in any government agency at all for the near future. They will basically do things when they feel like it, or not at all, and that's kind of the norm there. Do you want a blanket? You look like a dog who wants a blanket for her tube head. There we go. Yeah, does that work? Boop. Think of a sandworm or something. Okay. And 9, you think Elon's little meat shield will be near Trump anymore after him telling Trump to shut up? He's not the president and needs to leave. No, that kid. Well, if the kid is still around Trump, it will show you exactly who's in charge, which would be Elon. If that kid's 86 from the White House, then Trump has asserted some authority over Elon. But at this point, I think Elon owns Trump, and Trump knows it. And he's just like, yes, sir. So, I think that's where we are. Okay. Bitcoin. Oh, hey, kitten. GME, something going on behind the scenes? Someone in trouble? Nope. It's all just that CNBC article saying that they're going to invest in crypto. Grape in Knowles. Grape nuts. At the bottom of my accounts page in Schwab, it says not insured by the FDIC, not insured by any federal government agency, no bank guarantee, may lose value. What are the implications of this? I'd ask your folks at Schwab if they have insurance of any kind on their accounts. I know there's insurance up to $500,000 on my Fidelity, but I know I only use Schwab for like dealing with the most shittiest shit OTC basement dwelling stocks. I don't really do anything in there with real stocks. So if I lose like the $60 of Black Dragonfly or whatever I have in there, who cares, right? And second part of the question, does all that mean that if Schwab goes bankrupt that they don't have to pay for my gains in GameStop? I think it depends on how and what is going on with GameStop. So like if you let's say you sell your GameStop shares, you have millions of dollars in your account, and you're like, yes, and you start to transfer, then Schwab blinks out of existence, you might be in trouble. If your shares are in there and you haven't done anything with them and Schwab blinks out of existence, then some of the brokers are going to come along and they are going to scoop up your account, and your shares will be in that other brokerage's account. So I think those are the two ways that can go down. Judas Miami, attention. The following program might contain political rants and stock market callouts. Viewing discretion is advised. Louis posting some pictures. Chris 9, BlackRock and Vanguard and other big players long on GME. They want it to squeeze. Also, BlackRock lost a lot on Tesla because of Citadel. No problem. If we go into tens of thousands, BTC is nearly 100K. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see where that goes. It needs to happen sooner or later, dude. Like, just come on, man. Just pull that trigger. Make it happen. I'm tired. I want beach time. You know, she's got X number of months or years left. Let us enjoy them. Let us roll in the sand, chase a ball, have a good time, and just not have to think or do or have the privilege to ignore. That's all I'm asking for. Is the privilege to go, oh well, I'm comfy right now. David, IJWT. Rocket. He's lost rockets. Daniel, Houston. Wade, the God, I'm still here, dog. Excellent. Rose Moon. Hello, Houston squared. Zachary Delia. GME isn't doing anything. Relax, everyone. They control the price. Michael Harrow. George Palikaris reveals some interesting info in the past couple of days. He's had some good posts about the OTC markets and regulation thereof. I recommend going to read those posts. Daniel, lol, facts, just short GME and then buy more. That's what they do. Marlon Rivera, how can we resist this White House administration? Everything is against immigrants, education, diversity, and now Doge has to approve hiring. I mean, what the fuck in the authoritarian world is this? That's exactly what it is. You get rid of every safety net, and that way all the people, when they like, if you talk to a mainstream MAGA Republican, right, and you ask them about homelessness, their response is not ever like, you know, oh, we need to get people into some programs for treatment. We need to figure out how to get them work. We need to get them into homes. It's let's just kill them all. But deep down to it, if you have a conversation with them, they're like, let's kill them, and that's what they're going for. So if you get rid of the safety nets protecting, the bottom 30-40% of society, you push them all into that realm as well. One of the issues the Trump administration is having is, after stating these gigantic numbers of illegal immigrants flooding the United States, they really can't find any. They did a raid the other day in Chicago where it was like 1,000 law enforcement officers. They found 2 people, and one of them was an American citizen. So like they spent so many man hours, tens of thousands of man hours, to discover one undocumented immigrant. So this grandiose plan of somehow taking millions of people a year and putting them into these camps and then deporting them just isn't happening. They are not locating undocumented immigrants at a rate any higher than the Biden administration did. And so, if you're going to build these camps, you get all these government contracts to build these camps, then you need to fill them, because most time these private prison people get paid per prisoner, right? If there's no one in the prison, then we don't need it, and you're not going to get paid. So just imagine now you set up a situation where we're going to clean up our streets, and you're just going to imprison people for being homeless. And then all of a sudden, the bottom third of society can no longer afford food, housing, clothing, whatever, and they're now homeless. It is a guaranteed revenue stream for these private prison dudes. You just throw them all into camps and then forget about them. And then Trump's also mentioned, like, hey, we're going to take all criminals, we're going to strip of their citizenship and deport them. Deport them to where, dude? Well, it's going to put them back into camps, aka more prison. So yeah, their goal is to make life suck as much as possible for the people down here. And then everyone else up above can feel real good about themselves. Like, I'm so successful. But the problem is that the people down there buy stuff. They still buy toilet paper. They still buy milk. They still buy, microwave popcorn. They still have to go out and get a refrigerator fixed. They still have to be consumers. And if you eliminate them as consumers, then no one's buying anything, right? Because people, the next tier up, they consume toilet paper, they consume paper towels, but everything else they own is of higher quality. and they only need to buy it once, and then they're good to go. Whereas poor people have to buy that thing over and over and over again because they can't afford the higher quality thing. So over a longer period of time, they spend more money on that thing. So are we only going to be selling high quality products in the United States? We're just going to get rid of Walmart in general. Dollar stores gone. Target out of here. We're only going to have like Neiman Marcus and Nordstrom. So that's going to be the entirety of our. Yeah, you floor dog now. You should treat that like a megaphone at like a cheer rally. So much just standing and staring with that cone on because it's so miserable. So yeah. Government, to me, government serves a couple of roles. The first primary role is, protection of the apparatus, right? You got your military, and their job is to make sure invaders don't come in and subjugate us or whatever. After that primary role of providing, protection, step 2 is using the purchasing power of the government to make everyone's lives better. And that can be anything simple from, educating the populace to providing infrastructure like roads, trains, bridges, highways, airports, seaports, etc. Electrical power generation, water treatment facilities, that type of stuff, to then regulating markets to ensure fairness and safety. Whether that is ensuring your boss can't treat you like a slave and make you do really unsafe things that should have, helmets and harnesses and railings and things like that, to protecting competition to ensure that markets aren't monopolized by individuals and that there's actually fair practices. The Daily had a good piece on Big Potato yesterday. There's 4 companies that provide frozen French fries in the United States. And about 2 years ago, a message went out. It's like, hey, we're your French fry supplier, and all of our French fries are going up 12 cents a pound. All 4 of these companies agreed upon that, basically. That every single French fry in the United States is going to go up 12 cents a pound, and there's no competition anymore. Because they colluded in the same way that Real Pages, the ones that are for causing landlords to essentially collude and raise up the prices of rentals everywhere. Is that there was a potato tracker app that the Big Potato used to calculate what price they should do, and it just fed it in, and they clicked the data from all of them and said, everybody, this is your new price. So it becomes a cartel for potatoes. They did the same thing with chicken, same thing with beef, same thing with pork, same thing with dairy. We are being led by cartels. And if we had a functioning society, that functioning society would go, we're done with this. You 4 potato suppliers are now going to become 400 potato suppliers, and you're not going to allow to talk to each other. You are going to have to compete on the market and provide the best potato you can for the buck. And but we don't have that anymore. We have an oligarchy led by huge holding companies and index funds and Elon Musk, basically being like, how can we scoop and wring out every last dime out of we can of these people while we enjoy our 55 houses and Ferraris and Bugattis and G6s and everything else. That's who we're up against. So yeah. So they get to approve who gets hired, and by approve they mean their little buddies, and not anybody who's actually competent at their job. So we're going to go the way of Venezuela post 2014, where you purge everyone from the government who's competent in their job and replace them with lackeys. And lackeys, there may be, every once in a while you find a lackey who's actually competent at something, but for the most part, people are lackeys because they are incompetent at things. So we're going to degrade as a society rather quickly. Frozen Tape Productions, what do you know about aerogels? I hear that's what the CCP and American drones are made of. Super lightweight. I mean, I know aerogels exist. I know the lightest material ever made is some sort of fire-resistant aerogel tile that NASA invented. It almost floats in air. It's the lightest solid in existence. So yeah, I mean, super duper efficient if you can somehow make drones out of aerogel parts. Still seems the most sturdy thing in the world. So I'm not sure what kind of structural integrity an aerogel drone would have. But I know nothing about aerogel drones. Muley McWoolhead, do you sell covered calls at all? I've started to dabble a little. Any strategies if you do? I have not. I probably could have made some money over the last couple of years if I had. My thing is that I feel like if I sell covered calls, that's the week the stock's going to jump $15, and then I got no shares. I'll make some money off of it, but it is like gone. They're gone. Those covered calls are gone. And then I gotta wait for it to drop back down, and then buy back in, and then I'm end up with less shares I had before, and so I just haven't done it. So no, I basically buy shares with what's left over, and then gamble on some calls here and there. I mean, how about the number of shares I have? I don't see myself getting any more, really. Because if it moasses, I'm cool. If it doesn't moass, and then we just get some puny pops, then I'm okay with my call strategy. So, whichever way comes, do a little more dabbling in other areas. And Chris Taylor, hi everyone. I had to put my old dog Lola to sleep today. Oh, I'm happy to see Monkey is on the mend. Monkey is on the mend, and I'm so sorry about your puppy Lola. I got that call 2 weeks ago from the vet saying that Monkey's bone break was cancer, and she was like, "Do you just want to put her down now? Because she's got maybe 3 months. It's usually what we see out of these dogs." That wrecked me, man. So I can't imagine what you're going through right now, Chris. So big hugs. My friend Dave went to his house for Super Bowl, and he was like, "Yeah, you get a dog, and you're basically just investing in the most horrible experience you can imagine 10, 15 years down the road. You have a wonderful, wonderful time. Yay, 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 yay. This was inevitable, and I hate everything." And it's brutal. I really wish that we could figure out a way to get these little idiots to last longer, man. Like, why does a parrot get to live 80 years? They're annoying as fudge. But not this little dude. Even this fat piece of crap right here. Even you. Even you. Can your brain work? Can your brain work and you get butt scratch? Your brain can't work. Your brain can't work at all when you get your butt scratch. Oh no. Just evil eyes, a little yellow-eyed monster. Okay. Where are we in the race here? So black and blue Oakleys not popular. Those are 27%. All black Oakleys are at 36, and they're tied with super light wireframe at 36. Interesting. 85 votes in there. There's 195 of you in here. Let's hear your opinions on the glasses. I'll be honest, I'm leaning towards all blacks personally, because I don't feel like if I sit down I'm going to break them as I would the little wireframe ones. These are really flimsy. I'm scared I'm going to lose them because even with my glasses off, I almost couldn't see where they were. So the all black ones, those stand out a lot more. Where are we? We are at Chris Taylor. What's going on with Santorini? I haven't heard anything going on with Santorini. Santorini activity. Santorini earthquake. What we know. Oh, February 4th. There's earthquake Santorini. Up 100 earthquakes between 3 and 4.9 registered since Saturday. Ooh. That's from AP from last week. Santorini's got hundreds of earthquakes going. Multiple earthquakes rattling Greece's volcanic island of Santorini. Here's what we know. Multiple earthquakes rattling Santorini and Greece, prompting authorities to dispatch rescuers with tents and sniffer dog and drones and to shut schools on 4 islands. Last week, scientists said they noticed increased volcanic activity in Santorini's caldera, or flooded crater, but say the current earthquakes are unrelated. To avoid indoor gathering, residents have been warned to avoid indoor gathering, check escape routes, stay away from cliffs, and to drain swimming pools to reduce potential structural damage to buildings in the event of a large earthquake. The vast majority caused no injuries, blah, blah, blah. Santorini is popular. What's going on? 100 earthquakes of magnitude between 3 and 4.9 have registered since Saturday between Santorini and nearby islands of Amorgos. Although Greece is no stranger to earthquakes, seismic activity in such frequency intensity without having been preceded by a major quake is unusual, seismologists say. The fault line producing the earthquakes runs about 120 kilometers, but so far only part of it between the island of Santorini and Amorgos have been activated. Epicenters are beneath the seabed, which scientists say is good news, as quakes centered beneath land could potentially be more destructive. But large quake could also trigger tsunamis, so authorities have warned people to stay away from the coastal areas and head inland if they feel a significant earthquake. So far, there's been no significant damage, no injuries, although some minor rock slides. So it sounds like it's on a fault line and not volcanic related. So theoretically possible, experts say they don't expect the volcanic eruption. Mild seismic activity in the caldera, similar to activity in 2011, lasted for 14 months, ended without any issues. Time to say the current earthquakes are unrelated to the volcanic activity. So if you guys don't know what Santorini looks like, it is open up Google Earth, click on Google Earth, boop, Santorini, Santorini. So here we go. This is the caldera here, right? And this is where the most eruptions come from. The problem with island chains or island arc volcanoes like this is that the caldera often gets inundated with water, causing gigantic steam explosions. And so the last time this island erupted, it probably blew a giant hole because of all that steam, and that's why its caldera is completely submerged in the ocean. It's got a little bit of a caldera nub that's above water. So you can see any cool pictures here. Want to pop up? There we go. So here's the center plug of the volcano. This is the plug that builds up over time. It pops out of the ocean. You see, it's that's obsidian right there. That's cool. So yeah, so this sucker's rumbling. When you have island volcanoes like this go puny pop, the explosions can be, it can be a normal eruption, and then every once in a while you get the giant one. Hunga Tonga in the Pacific in 2022 made one of the loudest sounds ever, like deafened everybody in Tonga. The sound wrapped around the world. Same thing happened with Krakatoa, which is out here between Java and Sumatra. So is this Krakatoa? Yeah, here's Krakatoa. So Krakatoa was, in 1883, was one island. And then the volcanic eruption was so violent here, the island vanished. It blew up into the sky. 100-foot tsunamis killed tens of thousands of people all throughout the region. The tsunami even reached the Thames River. So, imagine a tsunami caused here, right? And then all the way here, you had a 1-foot tsunami make its way up the Thames River, and they measured it. That's pretty crazy. The sound from Krakatoa was heard everywhere on Earth, and it's heard several times. So you could have been like some Norwegian farmer having an awful time in North Dakota, and all of a sudden you just heard boom. And you're like, what the fuck was that? And then 14 hours later you heard boom. And it was a shockwave coming from the other side of the world hitting you. So those volcanoes can do some really nasty stuff. But Santorini has not, as far as I know, had a major steam explosion eruption since humans have been around. So, yeah, that'll be something to keep an eye on. I mean, same thing with we talked about the super volcano under Naples, right? This whole bay here is the caldera of a super volcano, and Mount Vesuvius and these other little pit craters. These are like side channels. These are like ancillary eruptions to the major giant super volcano that is this caldera. And if this thing erupts, 1 million people are going into outer space because this is the type of volcano that erupts and it like causes ice ball Earth for a decade because it blocks out the sun. It's Yellowstone style. So volcanoes in water, not always a good thing. Sometimes they make cool little islands, like off Japan, one little island got built, and off of Iceland, one got built recently. But those are like basalt, and basalt is kind of chill. Basalt's like meh. It's the stratovolcanoes, the more granitic, higher silica content ones. Those ones are scary. They erupt more like St. Helens, less like Kilauea. Where were we? That was Santorini. Seagill, my GME calls. Will love the action tomorrow. The opening bell should be interesting. Bring on the gamma. What is happening? Let's see here. It's after hours should be finishing up here, right? Figure after hours. So it's 28:28. So it's doing all right. We'll see what the pre-market has in store. Interesting. I was really hoping for sub 25 tomorrow so I could buy calls. That was the goal, and nothing goes according to plan these days. Brandon Wells, sup? How are you voting for no labs? I'm voting no. I don't like reverse splits. I don't like them. Emo goes fishing 84. Problemo coin sums up Bitcoin. Yeah. Matthew Bennett. Aren't ETH gas fees per transaction? Transfer Problemo over to a low fee chain. Loopring? I tried. Loopring will not take it because it is not. It is a low liquidity coin. So if I had like $100,000 to bring it some liquidity onto some sort of like exchange, then all of a sudden Loopring will be like, oh, that's cool. So we're still on Santorini or on Naples here. But because I don't have the $100,000 to give it some liquidity, it won't transfer into Loopring. So it's actually sitting in a Loopring wallet. It's just not on level 2 or higher. It won't let me transfer that in. So the things you get making a coin for how much? I think they made the coin for like $80 in Ethereum when I programmed it. I was like, I make a coin. And it goes, I just threw them into my wallet. I was like, cool, that's funny. Let's give them away. And I cannot. Like a single transaction, just like goofing around, like, oh, I'll give this person 1,000 coins that are have zero value. It was going to be like $120 just to give somebody some coins. It's so dumb. Ethereum, you're stupid. You are stupid. Just figure out how to make the gas fees go away and allow the ledger to, I don't know, be efficient. It's dumb. Squamps. I haven't seen Squamps chime in a while. Crap. Wait, nope. Is bird flu gonna super nuke us? I bought a full face shield with a NIOSH certified N95 filter just in case. Yes. I'm not sure when, but sooner than later. Like, bird flu may come before MOAS. That's how soon I think bird flu could hit the population. We've just this year, I think just since January, they've killed like 40 million egg-laying chickens. That's not good. We need food. And if we have to cull every chicken on Earth, then all of a sudden we won't have chicken, which is food and it's delicious. And I like eggs. So, yeah, it's coming. It's coming. Fred Jones likes the first pair. Grumpy Explorer likes the third. Grumpy Explorer, I say semi-rimless rectangular would look best on you. Striker 747. All right, Monkey Cam. The frozen Monkey Cam. Just your frozen little butt here. But there's a cat where the monkey butt should be. Hey, you dark as night little blob. Swamps now likes the blue ones. Okay. Miller Coolhead. I voted blue, but I think black now. It'll match with all your crazy shirts best. Noted. Well, black pulling the lead there. It's at 38% to 37% for the super light wireframe ones. Turkish. Hey, Houston. How is Monkey Butt doing? What's the recovery time for her? The recovery time is like she's doing all right, but the stitches have not fully healed yet, and she popped that one on Monday, so it's like it's like a line like this. And it's like bing, right, kind of in the middle, and it's been oozy quite a bit. So I actually bought a steam cleaner, like a carpet cleaner, steam cleaner, with it has a wand, so I can like do the couches and stuff because she's drip dropped and everywhere. So she's wearing a little diaper. Took her into the vet today, and they stapled that little spot shut. So they're hoping maybe this time next week they can take out the staples, they can take out the sutures, and she'll be just tight like a tiger down there. And then yeah. So sometime this time next year, she should be finished with all of her cancer treatments, and hopefully, she's that 1 in 10 where she gets to live her normal doggy life. 9 in 10 when you start this treatment. This time next year, that's it for her. She's done. So I got the hope that the fact that I didn't find any tumors is a really good sign. So she's doing all right. She sprinted after a deer last night, full on, as fast as she'd ever done with 2 legs. So the one thing she has not gotten down yet is that she can't jump up on people. Like, she's never like, oh, I'm gonna tackle you. She was like, oh boy, oh, type jump. But she can't support herself on one leg, especially if it's on something slippery like Pergo, which is half my house. She slips and eats shit, and then she's like, almost like, I can almost feel her rosy cheeks blushing from the embarrassment. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. I got all the hopes. DJ BD super chatting. Can we still register for MMTLP bankruptcy? If so, where do we go? Heard it wasn't huge hurry, but want to get done. Not MMTLP, MMAT. MMAT. I don't remember where to go to register. The time may have passed for that, because it's all about submitting claims in time. If anyone knows, by all means, send me the link. Yeah. Fred Jones, Houston. They will not send the marshal after a sitting president. There will be court actions. I mean, they should. But yeah, the marshals might not even respond, because the marshals, which are supposed to be under the purview of the courts, have been sort of pushed under the purview of the attorney general. And so, yeah. Flight Guy 99 sup GMGF volume coming in. Really? I've not. GMGMF. Graphic Manufacturing Group. Oh, come on. Italy. You need to go away. There we go. So, 77. That's, it is what it is. We were up almost $5 in 2021. And then, what's the volume? Get more. Okay, volume. 2,000, 2,700, 7,900, 200, 7,900, 500, 2,000. Average volume 178,000. That seems about right. That seems like it's kind of meh. Somebody got a screaming deal here. It shot right back up again. What was that trade? 1,000 on that trade? Weird. But mayhaps. No nom. Elon's kid owns Trump. Yep. Kelly Reed, CPI came in higher than expected in January. Just wait till the tariffs kick in. Canada is already announcing lots of unemployment, job cuts due to steel and aluminum tariffs. Yeah, Trump's putting 25% tariffs on all imported metals. So that basically eliminates most manufacturing for America. We have American steel companies. We have a few American steel plants. Those get maxed out really early. Most of our steel comes from overseas. And it's not like all of a sudden we'll be able to ramp up our own steel production. We literally detooled all the steel mills, and it will take 5 years to bring a new one online. So yeah, you can slap those tariffs on there. All it's going to do is just make things really expensive. And yeah, CPI is going to go through the roof. Trump's like demanding that they cut interest rates even more. And the Fed's like, we're just going to keep them where they are because CPI went too high. And the CPI, the only reason CPI is up 3% in January is because those first 10 days of the Trump administration, like it was doing fine the first 20 days of the month. Those first 10 days of the Trump administration were so chaotic that prices went through the roof for lots of stuff in expectation of tariffs and trade wars and supply chain problems, etc. So just imagine what February is going to be. I bet February we're at 4%. I wouldn't doubt. So we're going to go right back up. So all those people who were bitching about inflation under Biden are going to see even more under Trump. Super light wireframes just came ahead again. You guys are going to make me have the ones that I'm going to lose so quickly, aren't you? I may be like Buddy McBoatface, just go with the ones I like. Okay. No Don. Monkey butt cam froze. It did freeze. Monkey butt cam is aimed weird too. I don't know why. I think what's in the monkey butt cam is this cam. What's the problem? Is that the monkey butt cam is not. Let me see if I can fix that. Okay, monkey butt cam. Oh, what the hell? What just happened? That's the wrong camera. Ew. Oh, and now I'm frozen. What the? Main cam. All right, that's. Hey, there, I'm back. Monkey butt cam is gone though. Okay. Now it's just a black void in the corner where I was frozen for a while. And the light's on the monkey butt cam for the first time in a while. That hasn't happened. Oh well, there's a black square. Black square, that's what we got. Super light wireframes are pulling ahead again, even more. It's 39 to 38. Goodness gracious. Okay. Dark colors, BBYQ, rise chicken rise if the bread man demand it. Oh, I the bread man demand it. Yes. DRSG America Moas Kos, Avenge Blastozoa. I don't know that one. Anxiety Drone. I just sat through a Robin Hood commercial to watch this. Thought you would think that's interesting. Grape Nuts. With what you said, I want to transfer to Fidelity like immediately. Do you think it's a good time? And also, why would another broker pick up my account if they will owe me so much money from the GME? Because they're required to. You transfer your shares in, they're required to take them. Them's the rules. So by all means, go for it. Did I miss something? Oh. Julio, what color are the frames on Funko Pop? Funko Pop is black. Black frames on the Funko Pop. So if you want the Funko Pop, which I still have not. Oh my god, I still need to do that raffle, don't I? Send mail so many things. I need a competent type A personality to just do the grunt work for me so that I can just sit and read all day so I can do my show. That's what I need. I need some slave labor to do that for me. Okay. Black frames on the Funko Pop. So they're not going to give me spindly little wire frames for that Funko Pop. So just think about that. First Day Productions, I heard Canadians are canceling vacations to Florida, Arizona, etc. because of tariffs. Yep, they're pissed. And a lot of Canadians go to red states like Florida and Arizona and Texas for vacation, and they are not anymore. They're like, done, son. And so there's a lot of reservations being canceled. Yeah, oops. Just Miami, they also selling their condos here. Says referring to First State Productions. I mean, the housing prices in Florida are doing weird things to begin with. A lot of people can't get insurance, so they're like, I'm out. Then you got condos all over the place that have to go through special assessments that no one can afford, so people are like, I'm out. And then you have a whole bunch of Blackstone selling off their holdings. They're like, I'm out. yeah, so it's the bubble I think is popped in much of Florida when it comes to units. Jay Geyser, glasses all bad, blue K worse, Oakley all K okay-ish, but no ear curl. So when bending over, glass hit ground, wireframes suck. We're Steve Jobs. These are straight. They grip the head quite well. Like they're not going anywhere. So, you know, they got little springies in the doohickey. It's just that Snoopy chewed on them with his head and delaminated the frame from there, so it's like a little. That's a mare. And then plus my prescription finally changed, and so now I need new glasses. Jay guys, I got 7 pairs for $500 with tints, glare, etc. with leftover med savings account. Zenny is awesome. Noted. Rex 13F 1 year postponement thoughts. 13F 1 year postponement. Rex, I have no idea what you're referring to. There's a lot of 13Fs out there. I'm not sure which one you're referring to, whose 13F you're referring to, what 1 year postponement there would be. I need a little more, just a pinch more information. OMS Froze Estate Productions can confirm from local provincial sentiment that I've been seeing online, myself included. Cheers, Miami. Group of 14 states just filed lawsuit against Elon and Trump, arguing that the authority granted by the White House to Doge is unconstitutional. Agreed. So hopefully those attorneys generals get some action. But so far, the courts make a ruling, and the Trump administration is like, yeah, totally, man, and just keep doing what they're doing. So there needs to be some sort of comeuppance for that. Rex, what about GME covered calls? $80. I mean, you can do those. You can sell those suckers and pull down what, $50 a week. GME options chain. Blink. Let's see here. What we got for going for next week? The big ones. Well, you got $50 big ones. You make $33 off of them. So, okay. So you have if you're selling at 2,000 shares. My camera calculator. Calculator. Then we go turn you off. Turn you off. Calculator on. Okay. So 2,000 shares, you can sell 20 contracts at $34. Right? You make $680 a week doing that. Which at this point, divide that by 25, allows you to buy 27 shares. So you get 27 shares. That means every month you get another contract in there. So then a month from now, you would do so 4 months at $680, right? And then plus 4 weeks at $680. No, it'd be 21 of those contracts times 34. Shit, I did that wrong. 21 times 34. Okay, so you at 714 for a month or so, and then you'll be at next step up. So yeah, you can do about 2,000 a month with those 2,000 shares at really high contracts. And then one of the weeks things will go absolutely nuts. The price will spike to $65. Your shares are gone, and then what? And then what? Yeah. Something to think about. I'm just I'm willing to gamble on buying options. I'm never willing to gamble on losing my shares. I like having my shares around. They comfort me. I like having them just sit right there ish. All Black Oakley's pulling the lead again. It is a seesaw battle today. How about this? Okay. So we know the black and blue Oakleys are out. Those aren't popular. The all black and the super light wireframes, those are the ones. So we will. Okay, you're the wireframe ones. Okay, super duper, super light wireframe ones. And are you the all black Oakleys? You are. Nope, you're the black and blue. You're the all black Oakleys. Okay. All right. So make a new poll. We'll do a new poll of just these two. It'll be like a little. We want to make sure someone gets 50%, right? Okay. So here are the all black Oakleys. Boom. They're very light. They're titanium. They seem robust. Yeah. Kind of match that guy a little bit. And then super light wireframe. Yeah. Feels like there's nothing here whatsoever. They are very, very bendy. So we will do a new poll. Oh, I gotta put glasses on so I can see the poll. End that poll. Boom. Poll ended. New poll. Bam. Start a poll. Okay. All black Oakleys and super light wireframe. So there's just two options. Oop. Which glasses? Question mark. Bam. New poll started. Get in there. Okay. Little wireframe guys. Put you back in there. Lindbergh Infinity. Or whatever that is. And then Oakleys. Bam bam. Shaboom. Shabing. Shaboing. Okay. Back down below. Into the think about what you did zone. Alright. There we are. Okay, with 133 votes, the all black Oakleys have 39%, super light wireframes at 36%. Coming in hot with the second round of voting, looks like all black Oakleys are winning the race. So me thinks that the blue and blacks may have swapped over to the all blacks on that one. Judging that, it's about 60-40 or so as it goes. Cool. All right. Oops. No, I don't want to poll. Poll's fine. Crap. Okay, that was that thing. Flight Guy 99 wireframes look better, but black Oakleys will hold up. That's the way I'm feeling. Like these are 15 years old. I've had these for 15 years. Right? The lenses are beat to heck. I definitely need to wash these lenses. Holy cow. And I would, I wouldn't mind having another pair of these. The dog never sat on them and chewed them because they lasted and they did a really good job. And I like kind of like the Ducati red on them and stuff. But yeah, they lasted, and that's all that matters to me because my prescription did not change for 12 of those years, and then I got COVID. My prescription changed. So I've been kind of squinty at distances for the last 2.5 years as a result. Gumption Garage, countrywide economic blackout, February 28th, no money spent, market calendars. Oh, like a little one-day national strike. Okay. Kiss Chapman, anybody see GME make it on Jeopardy today? I have not seen Jeopardy yet. So, no. What was the Jeopardy question? You can spoil it because I'll be at work when that happens. Oh, crap, I need to go. That's it for my show. I'm done today. Yay. Looks like the all black Oakleys are crushing it. 69-31 at this point. So wireframes, you had your day. Maybe in the future. I don't know. I'll probably, if I get these lenses done, I'll probably give away the other two frames to people who need them so they can have some cool frames. I don't know. But looks like all black Oakley, 71-29 right now. All right, end poll. Poll is ending. Bam. And I am out. I got to go. So I will see you guys Tuesday. I'll do a show Tuesday because Monday's a holiday. I have to go to the eye doctor, blah, blah, blah. So I'll see you guys Tuesday. And we'll see how it goes, right? Right, Cat? Right? Okay. That's it for me. Floor dog? Anything to add? Nope. Just sat in a tube? Okay. Then that's what we got. How about we do the thing? And bye-bye.